Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping and praying that my Creator gives me the words to make this video because I certainly do not have the words. My very good friend Rachel, she has a wonderful, beautiful daughter named Kayla Rus, and in a nutshell, you can join a group on Facebook to find the details. We need a miracle. We really need a miracle. She has been fighting cancer since 2011, and things are not looking so good right now. And we really need a miracle. We need to storm the heavens with every ounce of strength that we have right now. We need a miracle. Why am I making this video? Because obviously I don't have any words to even take any fraction of pain away from Rachel and her family. I only have my abilities with social media and my own prayers, and I have nothing, but this is all I can give right now. Why am I making this video? Despite last night when I found out about the situation, committing to doing whatever I can to help the situation, I woke up and I spent last night in a very odd state, and this is what I want to share with you as a person that's finding out about my friend going through such a tough time. And I'm sure, God willing, this should never happen to any of us, but I know that this will happen to other people in other situations. And what advice can I give? And this is for myself more than for you, but I'm hoping that it will help you as well. I spent a lot of last night, despite doing whatever work I could, feeling guilty and feeling terrible. I felt guilty when I was hugging and playing with my son. I felt guilty when I was spending time with my husband, because how can I be happy when my friend is going through something like this? How can I be joyous? How can I wrap my tichel? How can I do any of these things when there's so much pain right now with my friend? What should I, should I be davening every single moment of my life? How can I do the dishes? It seems so mundane. And so I really wanted to find some wisdom and some guidance for myself, because obviously I can't be davening all day. That's not what I can be doing. I'm not that person. So the answer is, and this is the greatest lesson that the Torah has ever taught me, and this is the lesson that I wake up with every day and try to infuse my life with. I definitely don't always succeed. And that's the lesson of choosing life. The Torah tells us to choose life, and that means choosing life spiritually, physically, emotionally. And what is life? Life isn't necessarily being happy all the time. Life is crying when you need to cry. Life is singing when you need to sing. Life is doing exactly what you need to be doing in that situation. True joy and true life is not always being happy. It means crying. It means begging. It means doing everything in your power that you can to help someone. But it also means living. The opposite of sadness is not happiness. The opposite of praying and crying is not being joyous. The opposite of feeling is not feeling. Happiness and sadness are very much the same thing. Happiness, like true joy and true breaking down mourning, are very, very similar. But the opposite of this is not feeling at all. And not feeling at all, that is death. And that is what we cannot do. And that is what I cannot do, because I can't die in this. I can't cease. I can't, stop laughing with my son. That's not what Hashem wants. Hashem wants us to live and with every ounce of our strength in every moment, with so much joy and so much purpose and so much giving. And that is what is going to change the mazal for Kayla Rus. That's what's going to change. We all have our own strengths. We all are going to meet different people and have different chances to do different mitzvot today. I'm going to have a chance, hopefully, to give a little extra in everything that I do, in my interactions with people, in my charity, in everything that I do. I am going to have a chance to do a little extra, and I'm going to do that little extra for Kayla Rus. So when you hold that door open for that person, give that person a smile as well. Go the full mile, do the extra. We are right now in the darkest times of the Jewish calendar. We're in the 3 weeks that lead up to Tisha B'Av. In these darkest times, we feel a separation from ourselves and our Creator. We do not feel as connected as we normally are. But in this time of more separation, of darkness, there is the potential for the greatest Kedusha and the greatest miracles. Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, which is the darkest day in the Jewish calendar, when we fast all day in mourning. That's my birthday. I was born on the 9th of Av. And I wish, God willing, with Hashem, one day that day will be a holiday for us, when we will not be mourning, but we will be happy and joyous. And the truth is that this year, I have no words. This year, the 9th of Av happens on Shabbat, and we do not fast on Shabbat, and we do not mourn on Shabbat. And this is this year that I can actually give blessings to people on my birthday. I can give brachot, I can daven, I can do all these joyous things that I normally am not able to do on the 9th of Av. And it is my greatest hope that because this year is an odd year when the 9th of Av falls on Shabbat, that all our actions and all our tzedakah and everything that we are doing for Kayla Rus will bring us a miracle. And may we on the 9th of Av not be mourning, but may we be celebrating her full recovery. May we be experiencing miracles. There's part of me, and that's my Yetzer Hara, that says, oh, this isn't possible. It's been too long, it's hopeless. That's not true. Miracles have happened much bigger than this in the past. Hashem, our Creator, wants to give us everything, only if we want it badly enough. And we, as Rachel's friends, and even those of you that don't know her personally, this woman is a light. I always say, she reminds me so much of Rivka Malka-Perlman. She is funky and cool, and she's warm. She's warmth, and she is a total superwoman for doing everything for her daughter over the last couple of years. I admire her to no end. So for those of you that don't know her, you do know her. You have someone in your life like this. This is the kind of woman we're talking about, and this is her teenage daughter who needs to have a full recovery and needs to bring her potential into his life. We need to dive and we need to do everything that we can. I hope that I've found some words in this video that will resonate with you. Please, anything that you can do with all your strength. As I said, I'm using social media because that's what I have. I don't have $1 million, and that's actually not what they need. What they need is our prayers. What they need is our good deeds, our donating charity every single day in her name. Our doing good deeds in her name every moment that we can. Our davening, our saying prayers, everything. But it also means hugging our children with extra love. It also means doing things with extra grace and extra happiness and extra joy today, and until we hear, God willing, of her full recovery. Thank you, everyone. Please let me know anything that you can do, any ideas that you can, any prayer events, any Tehillim readings. We're going to do this, okay? We have to come together. Let's put all our differences aside, all our schmutz, all our Yetzer Hara, put it aside. This is more important. This is the most important thing we can do right now, okay? Let's do it. I love you all. Bye-bye.